Long time no see, stranger. Where you been?
Oh, hey, all. It's Norn. I'm back for a minute, and something miraculous happened again. You know me and my little single clicky clicks, right? Well, kaboomba, kabinga, akuna, matata. Oh, now there's a dog barking. The next door neighbors have a dog, and it doesn't like my talking, I guess. But that's okay. Look at that. Thunderous Sparkaroo. That's my fourth one. That's I have a 4-star Thunderous Spark now. Look at that. And this time I had to brag just a little bit. Just a little bit. Boom. Single pull my last spark. I think that's what I write. Why is it taking me so long? I was over at my buddy Vader von Morgenthaler, so I might have been talking to him while I was thinking about what to write. But yeah, I went over to his place last night because my internet is still screwed here. Roger screwed around for days, said we're good to go, and then they said they couldn't service our address, so we're getting Execulink fiber. They just had to call them. I gotta wait for the modem in the mail and all this freaking crap now, but whatever. At least I'll be set back up. At least I'll be set back up. But yeah, so that was gravy. That was very, very gravy. And then I was able to get my Bloody Palace runs in, some boss hunt. I'm second place overall in boss hunt right now. Sorry about that. I had to shut my door. My new neighbors have some kids that were yelling at their dog out there because my cat was looking at it, I think, sitting in the back door here. He's only gone out a little bit right now. He's actually a really smooth transition for a cat. He seemed to love it here, honestly. He's freaking no problem, but he's not going outside too much right now. I think he learned his lesson because he got into one bad fight. His leg got messed up. I had to treat it. He had a bad infection. I had to get him checked out and then put this special colloidal silver friggin' antibiotic on him and stuff like that. So he's been a little bit less aggressive, we'll say, going outside. I don't think he wants to fight cats anymore, which is good. But yeah, there we go. Increased electric damage to thunder by 45% for 10 seconds, cooldown 20 seconds, something like that. Right? I just read it real fast there. So that is not bad. That is not bad. And then, like, I did some Bloody Palace runs here, but I didn't get my top one. I'll put one in, I guess, but my top score is 231 million right now. 231.07. Oh, and excuse me, I've been honestly really sick since the move. Wednesday, when we did the move, it was July 29th or whatever. It was like 40 degrees outside. I ended up getting heat stroke, I think, and it's just been like up and down and waves back and forth, vomiting, diarrhea, all sorts of great, ridiculous stuff. But I've been like shut right down. It was rough going to my buddy's place because I went to Ingersoll, right? That's a, well, different town from mine or whatever. It's only a 20-minute drive away, but still, like, I probably should have just stayed home. But I haven't done anything fun for a while, so I wanted to do some game night, right? I had to do it. But it was a little rough, and like I said, I'm feeling a little bit rough right now. It just comes in waves. I was fine when I started this, but now it's hit me. But hopefully it just screws off and everything can get back to normal. I get my internet back. And as you can see here, it took me a long time to, I was like, do I really want to pull for this Golden Beauty? It's supposed to be the Golden Beauty. Like, I don't even have a Hell Shaker yet. I haven't done any of her story. It's over in a few days, but I don't know. I'll get through it before then. But I think I'm gonna pick the one man show weapon here and start praying for that. Why not get his exclusive hell weapon if I can? So yeah, I'm gonna do a few pulls here. I'll throw a Bloody Palace run in, and then I went and did a couple more floors of Realm Conquer. So yeah, there's all that. Wish I could be a little bit more friggin' energetic and enthusiastic here, but I'll get back to myself. It says I don't get sick very often, and this time it just wiped me right out and it shut me right down. Haven't eaten anything in like 3 days, man. I tried to eat something yesterday, it came right back up, so there's no point. Yeah, maybe today. Maybe today it'll be the day. But yeah, let's go in and do a little Bloody Palace, I guess. I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Might have to catch some of my thoughts. It's a lot of recording for just a Bloody Palace. I'll like that. It looks like I stopped the vid right there or something, but I don't know, maybe I was just digging around. Oh yeah, I think I was just talking to Vader about the graphics here. I was like, oh, the shines and stuff are all real good. Then he still says they're like kind of awkward polygons, and it's kind of true. Like there's been some other games that got her down a little bit better, right? Like even Marvel Future Revolution had some crazy ass, really good graphics for the time and stuff, right? This isn't bad though; it's still good, and jiggle mechanics are always funny. But that's all I was doing, is doing this so we could see the polygons, right? Like as you see, they kind of get a little pointy in some spots and go all over and weird and whatever. But it's funny. It's more funny than anything. Man, that was weird. I had to like cut a bunch of this out. For some reason, I just stood in that same spot for like 6 minutes. I must have been talking to my bro again, like I said. So now we'll get into the Bloody Palace and do her up. And like I said, it's not my best run, but it's still pretty decent. No hit and all that. And it's fire again. And it seems like that's fucking permanent now. I don't even know, man. I have this freaking fight so memorized. It's left set tongue, two choirs, and then two set tongues show up on this floor. And then it's three choirs, three silver knights, couple conundrums, and Agatha. Right? Like, it's just ridiculous. I know exactly what's going to happen, and I have for like, what, is it like 2 months now or something, right? Like, that's ridiculous. Some like 11, 12 weeks, over 2 months. Like, I don't know what is going on here, but it is non-stop fire. They don't even switch to physical anymore, and they're like trying to make some excuse. Oh, they don't have full teams. Bullshit. We have ways to make all the full teams. We can make a full electric, full fire, full freaking ice, and full physical team. Like, quit talking shit and let it, and just like do something with Bloody Palace. It's starting to actually piss me off a little bit. I'm not joking. A little bit. Like, it is what it is, but like, you know what I mean? I know, okay, like I know what to expect, but how lame is that kind of, right? Like, I would like something different in Bloody Palace, like a different boss. Devil Might for, like, always. Like, she's easy. Like, I can one-shot the bitch. But, like, whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting sick of doing Fire Floor over and over and over again. It's like, did you just want us to memorize the patterns of one floor so everybody could get extra good or something? Like, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know. But it's getting a little old now. All right, it's getting a little old. We want to get her some new stuff in Bloody Palace here, and the same old bosses too, right? They can make a new friggin' boss eventually. There's how many to choose from the goddamn DMC franchise, right? Like, there's so many, and you just pick one. Like, come on now. Well, got it. So I don't know. For some reason, I thought I got hit, but I did not. That must have been the other video that I cut out. Because honestly, without my like super fast internet that I've had, all my runs have been sketchy, right? They're just not as smooth as normal and stuff. I'm really starting to see how much my connection itself is like really helps keep things smooth, right? Like be able to keep smooth flows and stuff like that and keep my combos going. But there we go, 230.6 right now. Like I said, I ended up with it says second there, but I ended up first place in my room with 231.07 after, but it's not really a big deal. Like I said, I don't really care first, second, stuff like that. And honestly, I really didn't even care about doing Bloody Palace at all this week because, like, whatever, it's been the same shit over and over, right? And really, the rewards aren't really anything that crazy to go, like, you know, bend over backwards, break your back over, like 18 shards, 14 shards. Like, for me at this point, like, for new players, it's going to be great, right? But, like, for me, I got so many EX tunes. They're all just extra shards. Yeah, I could use them for awakening and stuff like that, but there's not enough red orbs anywhere to do all these awakenings. So, like, how do they expect us to keep... There's some things still got to change. You can't just be like, oh, here's all this new stuff, but there's no new resources to fucking pay for it all. You know what I mean? They are slowly getting on stuff, I'm sure, right? But, yeah, I'll get through it. Like, then again, I guess I could go back through the skill training things, right? There's lots of red orbs in those. Those keep resetting, right? You know what I'm talking about. Secret Archive. Go into Secret Archive there, and they have all those things, and there's a ton of red orbs, right? So I guess maybe that's them trying to encourage you to go back into there, perhaps. Because I did the first two, and then after that, I just didn't bother, right? Because they're friggin' hard and annoying. But that's another thing. You want to test yourself for, like, doing stuff staying in the air for a ridiculous amount of time and stuff like that, then that's a place to do it, right? So, but as you can see in this match, it was a little bit sketchy as well, right? I had some of those invisible demon choirs up in the air that set off the targeting and stuff, and I'm not even sure how I've managed to pull it off, but I get through this one. I'm pretty sure with a little sliver of health here, right? I think I have to switch a couple more times. I think this is the run I get through. Hopefully. If not, I'm going to have to cut it, and then what I just said won't make sense. But no, I think I do get through this one. Oh, actually, maybe not. My Count Thunder's already toast already, and there's the whole second wave. So if I get through this, it's going to be extra miraculous. Let's see. Let's see. If not, I'll be cutting it out. I'm probably re-recording all this. Let's see, though. I pull off some funky stuff sometimes, right? There's the iframes that I've been telling you about with V, right? Oh, I'm going to do this. Throw a sword. Run away. Is it a good time to come in now? Oh. Oh, no. You got toasted. So this wasn't the run. Maybe I should just leave it in. So that happened. I failed. Shit. Yeah, here. I guess we're just going to keep it in. We'll do 2 in a row. You don't mind, right? You don't mind, right? Watching me fail? See, everybody fails. Like I said, it's not like I do this the first time. And, like, sometimes I could actually take this Agatha out here. I've been on this floor for a little bit. I've tried it a few times, right? But that Agatha, I've been able to take it out in, like, 15 seconds before, but you have to... I'm not even sure how I did it the one time, right? And then here I was getting mad because I couldn't target to the right thing, and I forgot to tap my button again. So I don't know. I just kept doing stabby stab, but it wasn't really horrible because I didn't get hurt. Well, I got Count Thunder hurt there, but yeah, whatever. See, like Agatha will go down quick if you get her right. Like, I don't know. I ended up on the right angle, and I was going back and forth, and I wasn't getting hit by any of the conundrum skewers, right? So I was able to take the Agatha right down super quickly, but right now it's going a little sketchy, and sometimes the Demon Choirs have been going way up in the air. You can't even see them. They're invisible, right? But I find Count Thunder's ult will deal with that sometimes. So, like I said, these are pretty hard up here, right, to get through these. It took me a few attempts to use this floor, right, because ones with Agathas and Nemesises and Conundrums are all a little tricky. But, yeah, there we go. Now, this one took me a little while. I was like, holy crap. But as you see it, it's slowly going down, right? Alright, I got her with the shield up and everything. So, there you go. It can happen. And luckily, I beat the second wave of choirs there. Alright? Or demon chorus, whatever they may be called at this point. But yeah, this is the run I get through. Boom! Nice little extreme counter there, too. Get that going. I think I still got swiped by a Nemi during that, but those things are hard to avoid sometimes. They're pretty crazy. They do their charge up, and then once they swipe, they're invincible when they're doing it. So if you're not out of the way, you're screwed. Or able to dodge right at the exact moment. I wonder if you can do a, like, perfect Royal Guard deflect on that. But it doesn't matter. You can't bring him into Electric Realm anyway. So, just wondering. I haven't really tested out exactly how much you can deflect with Royal Guard, because if you do Devil Might's fireballs and stuff, like, I wonder what else you can do. Like, can you deflect some Pluton stuff? Like, I don't know. Is it that way with all the bosses? I haven't really tried. So, maybe I will, just for fun. When I get my net back, that is. Like, I've been having to go to Timmy's, and the freaking connection's so sketchy. And even at my friend's last night, the bandwidth was getting taken up because I showed up, and he's got kids and everything, too. Everybody's using the net, right? So, it wasn't the smoothest either, but we got through it all, and I was able to get all my scores up. Like I said, I'm second overall in Boss Hunt now, and then I was third in Bloody Palace, but it just reset today. And today's Wi-Fi just wasn't doing it. I couldn't get a completely no-hit run, so I just did what I could, and I got 228. So I'll have to clean that up once I get a better connection or whatever, right? I'll do that later. It's not really that big of a deal. I'm still I did my Bloody Palace. That's the thing, right? So I got the daily for that. That's the only reason I really did it. And plus it reset, so I wanted to put a score on, you know, because you get your first clear rewards of 10 shards, right? And then all that. So, yeah, it's not bad. So here we go, and it's just 2 floors of Realm Conquer. I didn't do much more after this. I was going to, but it was getting a little late, and I failed the night a little bit. I started feeling sick around like 11, and my bro brought me home instead, right? So, like, we usually game till about 1 in the morning. It's from like 8 p.m. till 1 in the morning. We do solid, pretty good, non-stop gaming, hardcore, right? But yeah, I just couldn't do it yesterday. But like I said, I'm feeling better today. Still a few waves of it, but I think I'm actually in recovery mode. Fucking thank fuck. That was ridiculous, man. I haven't felt like that in a long time. Like 5 straight days of just freaking, ugh, just garbage life. I'll say that. And then still trying to like unpack and get the house cleaned up and stuff like that too. It's been a little hard, but we get her. Like I said, I think I'm through the worst of it now. I'm gonna recover. It's all good. So then we'll be right back into full energy and rocking our scene. Yep, yep, yep. As you can see there, I just jumped over to some card stuff here, right? Because I got a Minotaur with overall damage there, higher MP regen. I just wanted to try it out. And it honestly seemed about the same, right? But I can't lie, I felt pretty stupid last night. I was over at Vader's place, right? And for some reason, I've tried to switch, like I must have did it right off the start. I tried to switch from physical to fire to electric ice or something like that, and it didn't, or I forgot to hit the confirm or something. For some reason, I thought you couldn't actually do it. I'm not even joking. For the last 6 months straight, my cards have literally just been on physical and fire, and the only other bonus cards I get, like the support cards and all that shit, have been coming from triple S jackpots, the amazings, the awesomes, all that shit. And then last night he's like, no, you can actually just, he's like, if you hit the confirm, it switches. Like, I didn't think the gift box actually moved. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm not even joking. For this whole time, I just never even looked at it again. All I had to do is switch to electric and ice, and I could have like had a way better Minotaur set by now, like, because they drop every single fucking time, not just, oh my god. So like, yeah, so any person that, or anybody that ever watched the video and I said, oh, the only time you can get those cards is that, well, I was completely out to lunch on that, and just like, wow. I can't believe it took 6 months for me to realize I've been making that mistake the whole time. But you know what, though? If I just did that all the hard way, and I'm where I am still, then I think maybe shit's gonna get pretty intense now, because now I can build my cards better. So yeah, it's gonna be a little crazy. It's kind of a good thing, honestly, right? I still can't believe I did it for this long. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, I still can't believe I did it for this long, and I do just feel like a complete noob over that one. That is actually hilarious. Feel free to laugh your freaking ass off at me at that. But like, wow. So yeah, now I'm gonna be able to put my cards together a lot better. All you have to do is click electric ice, confirm, and it actually moves the box. Oh my god, I cannot believe it. Like, it's a very simple, basic thing that, like, I really should not have missed. But so, like I said, it's something I just never even thought about again. I just go in and did a ton of card stuff. Like, that is pretty ridiculous, though, right? Pretty ridiculous, yeah, I can't lie. Oh man. So as you can see, like, I think the crit rate's actually slightly better than that overall damage card, even though I gained some more MP regen and he could, like, it doesn't seem to run out. But once again, it's kind of the same thing with my crit rate card too, right? So yeah, now I'm going to be putting together a better Minotaur set for sure for Count Thunder. And then I finally got one with paralysis gauge on it too, so I'm happy about that. My number 1 Minotaur finally has paralysis gauge. So here it is. It's just a quick little test back and forth just to see what the DPS is. And then I just danced for a while just to see what Count Thunder himself does, right? Without QTing in the others and stuff. And that's not bad just for dancing, right? 178 one, it stays around 180. But that's what I mean. I think that's a little bit higher than the overall damage one. I think this is the crit rate card back on, right? So, yeah, I think I'm just going to stick with my crit rate for now. But then that's, like I said, my Minotaur set should probably change a bit now, because I'll be going for paralysis gauge efficiency and all that. Like, I'm going to be looking for a lot better starts. Now that I know I can get them every single drop. Oh my. But anyway, that's all I got for you. Good gaming all. Good gaming. Till next time. Yeah.